Sussex hopeless to beg second chance after royal final ultimatum on their fate ahead of fully expelled. Looking at what happened and the body language clearly on display, I think the Harkles were sent a very clear message by the family: they're out. First, it was made clear that Harry would be tolerated at Balmoral, but there was no place for Meghan. When he got there, I think he was told his future by his aunts and uncles, and he didn't like what he was told, which is why he left so quickly. Secondly, in the address the next day, whilst the Prince and Princess of Wales had their titles bestowed, the Harkles were referred to by their names, no titles, and they were told that they would continue to build their lives overseas. The attempt to do their own tearful flower laying at Windsor, which was thwarted by William and cut short. The complete lack of any interaction between the rest of the royal ladies and Meghan. Even if the gap was small, the ice was clearly visible. The way the pair were iced out and ignored on the day of the funeral. No one spoke to either of them. Heck, even the divorced Duchess of York had more interaction with the family and a similar position in the Abbey. It reminds my memory a lot about Harry and Meghan's body language at the Queen's funeral. Both settle into their seats and draw as far away from each other as humanly possible. Meg's is in one corner, and Harry very visibly sliding away from Meg's and into his own corner. They move like two people who cannot stand to be in the same confined space with each other. Harry just as much as Meghan. They aren't looking at each other, and they sure aren't comforting each other. They look like they hate each other. No change to children's titles, despite many amendments to the line of succession page, including almost immediate changes to William and his family's titles. The attempts to say they were humiliated when in fact they were treated exactly the same as their other non-working cousins. Plus, now claiming they're being edged out of the family when everyone knows that they chose to flounce out all by themselves 2 years ago. You can't be edged out if you're already out. Prince Harry and Prince William had shared a strong bond growing up. However, the Duke of Cambridge and Duke of Sussex had a falling out and have been estranged after Prince Harry and Meghan Markle stepped down from their royal duties in 2020. And a royal expert advised the Prince of Wales to take the higher road. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex mourned with the royal family during the funeral. They also made a joint appearance with the Prince and Princess of Wales outside Windsor Castle to greet the mourners. However, several sources claim the royal siblings' relationship has remained strained. Royal expert Dickie Arbiter weighed in on Prince Harry's gestures during the Queen's funeral. According to him, there was anger in his body language during the solemn ceremony. If you look at all the pictures that were published during the funeral, yes, it was a very solemn occasion, and solemnity was the order of the day. But Harry wasn't only showing solemnity, he was showing anger. That was his body language. Prince Harry also received intense backlash after a viral video showed him not singing the God Save the King anthem during the funeral. Royal watchers, including UK veteran Mike Murphy, weren't impressed with the prince not singing the anthem and deemed it as a disrespect to his father in a series of tweets. Prince Harry didn't sing the national anthem to his father. Total, utter disrespect for his father, the nation, the crown, and the monarch that pays him. Strip him of all his royal titles and funding. How much will Netflix want him then, he tweeted. He couldn't be any more disrespectful if he tried. Another noted how it must be terribly awkward when the king is your dad and you're sitting right behind him.